A tradition is something that occurs on a repetitive interval. Traditions can be anything from an annual game with friends to a weekly family get-together. But I would have to say that I have one of the most enjoyable and exciting traditions that I can think of. And the best part is, it is spent with my family. Every year, my family and I take a week-long vacation to Destin, Florida. This tradition has been in our family for as long as I can remember, and is by far the most anticipated and most exciting week of every year, and spending it with my family is the best part. The trip starts with a 12-hour car ride, which we always drive through the night so we can have an extra day on the beach when we get there. This is the craziest and most annoying time of the trip at the same time. The annoying part comes when we are trying to sleep because it is 4 of us in a Suburban with all our luggage and food. But when we are all awake, we have some of the best times because we are all joking around and messing with each other, and listening to steel drum music the whole way there is a big part of the car ride. While in Florida, we stay at the Jetty East condo, which is directly on the beach, so we walk out of our room onto the white sand. And the room we stay in has an ocean view, which is amazing to look at while eating in the mornings. We arrive here early in the morning on the day we check in so that we can have a little extra time on the white sand soaking up the wonderful sunlight. On the beach, we do a variety of activities. I don't know about your family, but my family is extremely competitive and will play games for hours just to have bragging rights over each other. One of the things we play is paddleball, and the object of the game is to see how many times you can hit the ball to one another without it hitting the ground. Another thing we do is throw a wobble ball, which is a water-resistant ball that skips across the water, and we see how far we can stand apart and still make it to each other. The last game is ladder ball, which is kind of like horseshoes, but it has 2 balls connected by a string, and you try to land it on a ladder. Each bar is worth a certain amount of points, and you play to 21. Every night for dinner, we go out to eat some of the best restaurants I've ever been to in my life. Places like Osaka, which is a Japanese steakhouse, and it is where they cook the food right in front of you. Dewey Destin's, which has the best crab legs in the world, and the best part about it is your fingers smell like crab legs for days. Lastly is our newfound favorite, Old Bay Steamer, which has the biggest and most enticing plate of seafood that I've ever seen. One of the coolest parts of the trip is the day that we go rent jet skis. I thought jet skiing on a lake was fun, but it all changed when I got to go in the ocean. Going off the waves that boats create when they pass is so much fun, and it is even more enjoyable when your mother is riding on the back of your jet ski screaming for you to slow down, which of course you don't, and squeezing the breath out of you because she's scared that she will fall off. One of the coolest memories that I have while riding the jet skis was last year because during the time we had them, 2 dolphins swam between us for a good 20 minutes. But ultimately, the best part of the trip is at night before we go to sleep, because we sit on our balcony and play card games and talk and watch the sunset and listen to the waves crash against the shore. While we are doing this, I realize how blessed I am to have such a loving family, and I couldn't ask for anything better, and I thank God every night for giving me the best family in the world.